Hello and welcome to today's podcast on Daily Dose. This is a program on Victor Inspires that brings to you sustainable and workable principles for your transformation in order for you to live your best life and be the best you. My name is Victor John Edet, and I'm super excited to connect with you today. For the past few days, we have been discussing about mindset, and we all know that our mind is our production room, and whatever we have achieved so far and who we are today is as a result of the kind of mindset we have. Even the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Not by what you do, as a man thinketh in his heart. So you are defined by your mindset. What you have achieved so far is as a result of your mindset. Yesterday we discussed about 10 ways to develop a growth mindset. And we began by saying mindset is the key element that determines whether a person is going to fail or succeed in life. Your life is created by the choices you make every single day. If you choose to develop a growth mindset, it will lead you to success, wealth, and great fortune. Because every successful people we see today have achieved mastery in life by what they do or what they tell themselves. The question is, what do you tell yourself? Because what you believe is what you achieve, consciously or unconsciously. How you choose to interpret your experiences can set the boundaries on what you can accomplish. So how do we shift ourselves from being limited by our abilities and intelligence to finding freedom in building them? How do we commit to a path of learning and growth? These and many more were discussed yesterday on 10 ways to develop a growth mindset. And just a recap of the few points, we said: number 1, cultivate a sense of purpose. Number 2, acknowledge and embrace imperfection. Number 3, view challenges as opportunity. Challenges are truly opportunities. So these are opportunities that helps us grow and learn, strengthen ourselves, test ourselves and our faith. So we shouldn't look at opportunity as a dead end. Rather, we should look at opportunities as a door leading to our heart desire. Number 4, we say try different learning tactics. Many more and on we discuss on a podcast yesterday, and we had a bonus point, which is value the process over the end result. Intelligent people enjoy the learning process and don't mind when it continues beyond an expected time frame. But today we have a lot of young minds that want to skip the process and get the result. The process makes you. The process defines who you are. The process is you. So when you skip the process to get the results, you are undefined. The result affirms who you are, affirms the process you have gone through. So if you must be successful, you must go through the process. You can't skip the process. And we conclude by saying growth mindset is the necessity for success. You will never find anyone succeeding with a fixed mindset. You must have a growth mindset to achieve anything you want to achieve in life. So if you haven't listened to yesterday's podcast, I would encourage you to do so in order for you to get maximum value out of it. On today's podcast, when we come back from this short break, we will be discussing about extraordinary productivity. 5 ways to be more productive daily. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Extraordinary productivity. 5 ways to be more productive daily. When you think of someone productive in your life, you may immediately picture a person who is busy all the time. This individual is constantly moving through tasks, pushing deadlines, and seemingly trapped under a pile of duties that seems to grow each day. We often make the mistake of equating just being busy with being productive, but they aren't the same thing. When you're meeting the true definition of productivity, you won't be chasing deadlines or running 5 steps behind on everything you need to get done in a day, week, month, or year. It's quite the contrary. You'll probably be ahead of schedule. The bottom line is that we all have 24 hours in a day. Productivity is being able to make the most of them and create lasting habits of achievement and fulfillment instead of chasing endless lists of tasks. In other words, work smarter, not harder. So how then do we be more productive daily? Here are 5 ways to be more productive daily. Number 1, manage your energy. Manage your energy. If you take a moment to think about it, you probably realize that you're better at doing certain tasks at certain times. What type of energy do you have in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening? This determines what tasks, each energy level and time of the day are best suited for. So the understanding of your energy level helps you be more productive at every time of the day. So manage your energy. Number 2, prepare the night before. If you only do one thing each day, then spend a few minutes each night organizing your to-do list for tomorrow. When you do this, you become more productive the next day. And for me, when I do it right, I always outline the topic I'm going to speak about the next day and develop a short list of the most important items for me to accomplish. It usually takes 10 minutes that night and saves me 3 hours the next day. So always prepare the night before. Number 3, develop a pre-game routine to start your day. My morning routines start by pouring a glass of water. Some people kick off their day with 10 minutes of meditation. Similarly, you should have a sequence that starts your morning ritual. This tiny routine signals to your brain that it's time to get into work mode or exercise mode or whatever mode you need to be in to accomplish your tasks. Additionally, a pre-game routines help you overcome a lack of motivation and get things done even when you don't feel like it. Number 4, act on the important. Figuring out what's important takes practice and preparation. I take a few moments in the morning to figure out what I want to achieve for the day. I simply ask myself, what 3 things do I want to achieve today? I balance these with all the incoming demands as well as with what's already on my plate. By having a baseline list of 3 things I want to achieve, this helps me stay focused and centered. It also helps me evaluate priorities and figure out what's worth spending my time on. Number 5, go for extraordinary. Don't settle for ordinary. This is about getting clear on what success looks like in your current most important roles. It is identifying wins that are worth it and also looking for opportunities to go above and beyond. It is figuring out your bold ambitions. This also means playing to your strength and doing what you can uniquely do from where you are. It's exploiting the opportunity before the window of opportunity closes. It's leaning in and giving it all you've got while you have the chance. As we conclude this podcast today, better productivity, like any other shift in your life, requires some work on your end. It can take up to 3 months to form a new habit. Whether that's creating a daily checklist of facts to guide your day or building out a weekly gym habit, once something becomes a habit, it becomes much easier to integrate into a routine. Soon you realize that a task can become second nature. By turning productivity into a habit, you can achieve far more in your professional and personal life. I believe you got value from today's podcast. As you put this into practice, you begin to see yourself excel more in your level of productivity. Until I come your way tomorrow, be the best you.